Today we're going to be looking at understanding rates and unit rates. The learning goal is I can understand rates and unit rates. Some jokes. If we pull this off, we'll eat like kings. It's two spiders. So it looks like some cave people in a cave. This is a plumber, and it says early plumbers, and he says, "Oh, this not be cheap." Let's look at some vocabulary to start. Rates and ratios are like identical twins. They look exactly the same, they are solved the exact same way, but there is one difference. The difference is that ratios have the same unit, while rates have different units. So here are some examples. Can you tell the difference between a rate and a ratio? Well, this would be a ratio here. 5 to 6 shots made. So if we're talking about soccer, maybe somebody made 5 out of 6 shots. 10 jumps in 2 minutes. So our different units are jumps to minutes. So this would be a rate here. A rate, again, is a comparison of two quantities that have different units. An example of that would be 60 miles in 2 hours. If I wanted to find 60 miles in 2 hours. Generally, rates are written as a ratio, as a fraction, I mean. So if we wanted to write this as a unit rate, we would say that it took us 30 miles for 1 hour. Why is this a unit rate? And this is a rate. Well, remember, rates are not divided by, or are not over 1. So it's an unsimplified fraction. That's the big difference between a rate and a unit rate. And uni means per 1. Let's look at some examples of where we find the unit rate. First thing we want to do is we want to set up a rate. So our rate here is 295 miles for 5 gallons. So to write 295 miles and 5 gallons as a unit rate, we can set up a problem in the following way. So we start by creating a rate. I'm going to rewrite this down here. Still recording. 295 over 5 miles over gallons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this equal to 1 over x. Because remember, a unit rate means per 1. And we have a blank here, so we're going to put an x in there. To solve this, we'll use cross products. We get 5x is equal to 295. Our goal is to still get x by itself to figure out what x is. So I'll continue and do the opposite. The opposite of multiplying is dividing. 295 divided by 5 is equal to 59. So how many miles can we go on 1 gallon of gas? We can go 59 miles. So here is a meme of LeBron James's contract he signed with the Los Angeles Lakers most recently. LeBron James signed a deal for $154 million for 4 years. How much is that amount per year? The first thing we want to do is we want to look at creating a rate. Remember, a rate is a comparison of two different units where the denominator is not 1. Now, when we want to find a unit rate, it's still a comparison of two different units, but do you remember the difference between the two? Yep, it's per 1. We'll put a blank in for x, or we'll put an x in for the blank. Now we're going to solve it just like we did up here. Use cross products to get 4x. Cross products again to get 154. Next, we'll divide both sides by 4. And 154 divided by 4 is 38.5. So that's in millions. So LeBron James' salary for one season is $38,500,000. If you look over here at the meme again, you'll see what LeBron James makes per game, per quarter, per minute, and per second. This is Jeff Bezos, the founder and owner of Amazon. This is his total net worth here, $78 billion. If you were to break down Jeff Bezos' salary per second, or total amount of earnings per second, he has $2,489. Per hour, he has $8,961,187. That goes so on and so forth. So again, per means one. So for every minute, day, month, year, week, hour, and second. So when you see per, think unit rate. Let's do a few more questions. A skydiver falls 144 feet in 3 seconds. How far does he fall per second? We know per means per one, so we're going to solve for a unit rate here. So we have feet in 3 seconds. We have our second here over x. Now we have a ratio set or a proportion set up here, so we're going to do cross products. 3x is equal to 144. Next, we'll divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 144 is 48. So how far does the skydiver fall per second? 48 feet. One bag of pretzels costs $3 and 5 bags cost $10. What has the lower unit price? To solve this, we'll have to use the unit rate. Unit price and unit rate are solved in the same way. Let's start by setting up a rate. One bag of pretzels costs $3. So we have $3 for one bag of pretzels. So that'll equal $3. Now we need to do the same thing for 5 bags of pretzels that cost $10. So we have $10 over 5 equals 1 over x. Now I'll use cross products to get 5x is equal to 10. Divide both sides by 2 by 5 to get x equals 2. So which of these has the lower unit price? 5 bags of pretzels for $10. So our answer then is 5 bags of pretzels for $10. Today we looked at understanding rates and unit rates, and we learned how to solve them.